of.insta. This is our second video, so if you're joining us again from last week, thank you very much for watching again this week. If you are new, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoy it. Please hit subscribe if you want to see our videos every week. We promise there won't just always be us four sitting just chatting at you. We've got some fun ones lined up for the new year. We have a Christmas special next week and New Year the week after, and then into the new year we have lots of amazing guests coming on too. So with that, we'll just get into it, and we have Amy, Angelina, Emma, and I am Hayley. In today's video we're going to be talking all things Christmassy. Is everyone organised?
That says a lot.
Well, I just don't want to be the dick that says I am. Only because, so I bought for the girls because I like to start in like October because I get too excited. And I buy the most stuff with like Gumtree or charity shops, so you've just got to buy it when you see it rather than just be like on Amazon. And I had a surprise afternoon off work the other day, so I came home, got my onesie on, put the holiday on, got all like laid it all out because I shove it all on the wardrobe as I buy it. And then there's been times when I brought it down and been like, fuck, I've bought enough for about 10 children, or bought enough for half a child. So like the earlier I do the better, so I'm like I can see what I've got and like get myself organised.
You're so organised.
Can I just say, I'm a Pinterest mom for one day only. Home bargains. What about you, Angelina?
Am I ready for Christmas? Well, no, not really. Basically, in my family, we all give each other money, which sounds crap, right? But people need money, right? That's the reality of it. And they don't want me to just buy them something that they're not going to use. So we all basically just give each other a wee bit of money in an envelope. I'm okay with that, they're okay with that. Please don't judge me, everyone. But yeah, so most of my family all get money. Genevieve she has 3 sets of grandparents, and all 3 of them just go mental, absolutely bonkers. So we've said until we actually need to and she kind of knows what's going on, we're not really going to do that. So the first present I got Genevieve was yesterday for Christmas. Yeah. Nice. So that's how organised I am. But I did get her some cute wee things, and she's getting a life-size spade.
I'm so excited for this.
You ride on it?
But you sit on it, I mean, it doesn't move. But if you sit on it,
I'm sure
she would. So yeah, so she's got that and a few other, most of it's Frozen 2 related because she's daft for it. So yeah, so that's really it for us. I prefer going out and doing things. Like she doesn't need anything, she's so young. So I feel lucky that is the way it is now.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Exactly. What about you, honey?
So I have been buying for the kids for months, probably since September. I actually went through them all last one maybe, and I decided that I was going to get everything out, put them in their sacks, and I thought I'm not going over their sacks this year, because usually I go overboard. This year their sacks are actually getting stringed and tied. And then I looked everything out and I was like, I've not got as much as I thought I did. So then I went out and bought again. And I've just been kind of hiding them everywhere, and then tomorrow night I'm going back out and I'm going to maybe panic buy. So I am organised with them. Kyle and I are not doing presents. We're not doing presents with family either, because we like doing things this way, like one night and doing stuff together. Although Kyle's dad has bought us all a holiday, so we're going the end of January to Tenerife, so that's our present to us, of course.
Totally going to be at the January
amazing.
100%. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. They've also bought the kids iPads, which I don't know about you, but I was so anti iPads, screens, McDonald's, everything. No, I was before having the kids. I always said that they would never have an iPhone, they'd never have an iPad, and certainly not their own if they ever did get one, and they weren't ever allowed McDonald's anyway. Yeah, but I need to wrap everything, which I'm going to do this week. So, but apart from that,
Good,
Yeah, kind of a sort of organised. What about you, Hayley?
I'm actually almost organised. I refuse this year to go overboard. I have went overboard since Lucas was a baby. I've always thought that you have to have like that massive pile of presents to come down to, and I think because we've not really got a big family, so I feel like I have to like make up for that and have millions of presents. And then poor Oliver and Millie basically don't really get much at all since they've been born, because Lucas has been bought everything, and then Ethan came along and then he was bought everything. So I am not doing it this year. I've got them, I say like Lucas and Ethan have got between 5 and 10 presents each, but there's not like the piles are maybe about that.
Yeah.
And then Millie's got like 3 presents and Oliver's got probably the same as the boys. But then they're going to have their hamsters each, as well as we're getting like joinable cages. So they're like big circle ones, it's got tunnels that all join. So that's going to be massive, and then they can also, we can shut that off and each hamster's got its own one, so they can have it in separate rooms. So they have that, and then they're all going to have their bikes each, so it's like that's still a lot we're going to get. But when you, like what you were saying, Amy, when you look at it you're like, this isn't enough. And this is usually
us that are doing that. It's nothing to do with it.
I said that to Derek, I was like that feeling of being like us getting that happy feeling, the kids being like, wow, that's for us. So what have your kids, have you done lists, like what have your kids asked for this year?
So Caden wrote a letter to Santa on his own, and I actually feel really guilty. As soon as I saw it, I felt so guilty. First of all, bless him, his writing, his spelling was terrible, but I just made it out. He asked for a bike, but the reason we've not done bikes is because one, we've got no storage for a bike, or two, because Jackson would want one as well, but also I thought it's winter at the moment, and although I remember getting a bike from Santa when I was younger, we've got so much, like they're getting an iPad each from grandparents, but that's still huge. But I ended up having to try and like talk him out of that and tell him that you don't really need a bike, although he really wants one. And I managed to talk him into a Hot Wheels track that Santa actually already sorted. Santa's amazing. So now Ken really wants this really cool Hot Wheels track. And I think Santa might bring it, but you better be I know. So yeah, but I felt really bad, and Jackson and Callie don't have a clue. Although Jackson keeps asking for a long neck dinosaur.
Oh, I thought it was the llama.
No,
I had to buy one of those.
Oh no,
the llama that's neck goes up and down.
Oh goodness,
turns out there's
llama. I've seen.
Well, no, I bought a llama because it was like twerks and stuff. This llama, and I was like, this is shite, but this is what she wants. 20 quid. I'll tick the box. And then on bloody Milkshake on the adverts, a llama who's like, this one twerks and its head bobs, but then I saw a llama whose head goes up and down, and I was like, oh, I bought the wrong llama.
And oh God bless her, she wants cereal.
Oh,
that's what she's asking for. She's went mad for cereal.
Oh,
I don't know what's going on. She
cute.
ate like the bowls like in the morning. She had Cocoa Pops. The pictures I sent you was Cocoa Pops around her wee face when we were in that tonight. Don't know what's went on, but yeah, she's now asked me for cereal.
Do you know that's good though?
Well, you're telling me it's only 6 days.
I actually did cereal a few years ago in I think that say it was like Incredibles or something. They all got their own just to fill their stockings up. And it was great. It was so cheap.
Well, I haven't actually bought her like cereal. Well, we have cereal. Loads of cereal, right? God bless that win. But that's the kind of thing she's asking for. If I say to her, what do you want from Santa? She'll tell me CTs or a bobo or juice.
Yeah.
So lists, we're not there yet. But we'll get there. What about you?
My girls, I had seen on Gumtree, I think it was, this amazing set of Slovenian family stuff, which Abby had mentioned like once in the past, and I was like jumped on it. And it was like a mansion and this big house and cars and a gift shop, and now Slovenian families is like dead posh. And it had like a fountain and a chandelier and all that, and I was like, this looks amazing. And all the little people, because when she'd said Slovenian families the first time, I googled it and I was like, yeah, sorry, no, that's not going to happen. Like, not a chance. But then I saw this and it was like all that stuff. I think it was £90, and like a little family of 4 of the little bunnies is like
expensive.
£15, I think. And there's like 60 figures, as well as like the mansions and all that. So I was like, we should write our letters to Santa. I know it's just November, but let's get this shit pinned down. So I was like, remember you said Slovenian families? That'd be a really good thing. So I got her to write that down, which was great, because I was like, it's in the boot of my car. So what about yours, Haley?
So mine's haven't actually wrote lists this year, but they have asked Santa for things. So Millie obviously doesn't know.
Yeah.
Oliver also doesn't know. He just looks at Santa like he's a weirdo. And he's just like, Oliver, there's Santa.
It's understandable, to be honest.
But no, Ethan and Lucas has a real pickaxe. Sorry? A real pickaxe. So I thought about buying it, then I was like, arguments with Ethan are going to go to a whole new level.
Oh my god.
So I'm going to have a look and see if you can get like a smaller, maybe like a little ancient, like looking for fossils type thing. Because I also thought if I buy him a real big one, he's going to go out in the back garden and expect to go into mine and find diamonds.
Oh my god.
And his wee heart's just going to be broken.
And social services might come into your house.
And Millie's asked for a screwdriver.
Oliver's getting a chainsaw.
And then Ethan plays with cotton socks. I've really struggled to buy Ethan anything this year, and he doesn't give anything away, because the only thing he's asked for, and he's asked for it since about a month or 2 now, is he wants a chocolate cake with rainbow sprinkles covered in Oreos.
Oh,
I was like,
good
I
choice.
like that.
Yeah.
And you tell him, and he'll be so excited. So if I do that, then I just know his wee face and like, chocolate cake with rainbow sprinkles. Right, so Lucas also asked for Fortnite stuff, which we've got him. So I feel like the kids are pretty sorted, yeah.
What do you do with what is from Santa, what is from you? How do you work that out?
So we don't have a choice this year, because the kids have seen all the presents wrapped up for us.
That's that done then.
So that was helpful.
So Santa's bringing the bikes and hammers.
Oh, that's cute.
Good. So that's fine. When it comes to, I know a lot of people ask, like for money wise, like what do you do? Because some kids only get one present from Santa, some people get lots, some people get something really expensive and not. And it's not fair on like poorer kids, who some kids are getting like iPads and iPhones and everything, and they're not. But what we've always done, and I think it works quite well, yeah, I think it works, is we tell Lucas that we pay Santa. So Santa brings presents, because Lucas used to be like, oh, but Santa can make it. I'm like, yeah, but we have to pay Santa. I said it one day when I was annoyed at him, because he just kept on asking for stuff like 2 years ago, and I was like, money doesn't grow on trees, like we have to pay Santa. And he's like, oh, I didn't realise that. I'm like, well, where do you think you use money to make all these presents, Lucas? Obviously. So I'm pretty sure he thinks that Santa's the Amazon delivery man.
Speaking of Amazon delivery men, I was out the other day walking along the street, and this guy was like, hiya, and I was like, oh, hi, buddy. And then I was like, how do I know him? Is he a patient, or like, is he a neighbour? And I was like, no, he's the DPD Amazon delivery man. Santa-wise, what do we do? I just kind of, well, whatever they've asked for on their list, so they can ask for like 2 things on the list depending on how much they like cost.
So for me, I am lucky so far, because Genevieve's only 2, so I just don't need to really tell her anything. She kind of doesn't really care who it's from. She literally could care less whether I tell her Santa brought her cereal or
I was going to say,
brought her
get me my Cocoa Pops. What about you?
Well, we don't do any presents from us. It's all just Santa, but we do just presents from Santa, and then obviously grandparents. So like I said earlier, obviously Kyle's family have helped us out this year, because they've done the big ones.
Yeah.
But we don't do. I don't really know what, like. I just think I grew up
Believing in
Santa brought you your presents,
Mm-hmm.
and my mum did always go mad. For us at Christmas time, we got like our stockings, we got a few stockings, then we got other presents, and she did go a bit overboard, or very overboard, which is why I probably then I'm doing what my mum did, and why I've kind of always just thought Santa comes at Christmas time. We don't.
Yeah. I think you do what you grew up with, don't you?
Yeah. Like I always said that I would never turn out anything like my mum, but I am.
But you will.
Everything.
Yeah,
like my mum.
It's just hard.
Yeah.
Everyone's so aware of everything, and you can't be right from being wrong. I think so. People are under so much pressure, but don't be like whatever you and your family do. Just that's good. Enjoy it.
You feel like there's always going to be someone judging. Oh, you've bought too much. You've spent too much money. You shouldn't have that. Too much plastic, and it's like.
I was saying that like on my Instagram when I said about what we were doing. I was like that. At the back of it says there's going to be some people looking at this being like, I can't believe you're giving your kids second-hand presents for Christmas. And then I'm also going to have people being like, oh my gosh, how much are you giving your kids for Christmas?
Can't
like,
please
I can't,
everybody.
like, I feel like you can only do what works for your family.
Absolutely.
What's the best Christmas movie for kids, and what's your favourite? So, thoughts, ladies?
My favourite Christmas movie is The Grinch.
Ah,
I love it, love it. And see, when you start singing, and our little dress, like, I'm not going to sing yet. Honestly, it comes on and I'm just like, it's my favourite thing. And the kids don't like it. I'm always like, let's watch The Grinch. And they're like, that, this is so boring, Mum. What about you guys?
So my favourite Christmas movie is The Nightmare Before Christmas. I absolutely love it. Genevieve actually loves it as well, so I know she's a spooky bitch as well. It's actually not spooky though, it's lovely, it's got a nice story to it, and I went to see it orchestrated this year.
Oh yeah, amazing. How was that?
Oh my god, it was amazing. All the original cast members were there and they sang, and
that is so cool.
It was so good, it was amazing. Even when my sister went, it was just brilliant. So that's my favourite, not maybe your average.
To be fair, I thought it was going to be like Chucky.
No, I wouldn't do that.
At least that's kind of mainstream.
So yeah, The Nightmare Before Christmas, that's definitely our family favourite.
Yeah, I've not seen that actually.
Yeah,
no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Give us a night.
I know.
Do I even know you people? What have I done? Yeah, so that's mine.
Yeah, Angelina will be here next week.
Kicked in the group.
What is mine? I'm torn in my head between Home Alone, Love Actually, and The Holiday, because Home Alone is the best.
I hate it.
I don't like it either.
So you guys can fuck.
There was one that hated it.
I really like Home Alone. Abby now loves it, which is brilliant.
Good.
And you get a book, like a kind of cartoon book of it, so we read it as a story. I watched it last weekend. I was away with a few friends, and I was like, see, before I play it, can I just apologise because I'm so annoying. I don't even realise I'm doing it, but I'm saying all the lines. And there's so many things, like whenever we have pizza, I'm like, did anyone order me a plain cheese? And thankfully Tom is like on board. And then yesterday they were going out to the shops, and I was like, have fun at the shops, bring me back something French. Nobody gets it, but I'm like, I enjoy seeing it, so I'm like, I like all the quotes. And then Love Actually and The Holiday are just.
The Holiday is my definite favourite. But as for the kids, they've not watched The Holiday yet, which is a shame. But
a shame for you.
I don't think they love The Holiday.
Sorry, Charlie.
But the kids absolutely, or Caden absolutely loves the Polar Express.
Oh yeah.
I cannot stand
it's so
it.
cute.
Oh no.
It's so
I like it.
no.
Oh, I
Is
love
it
it.
really? Is it
Yeah,
fake? Is it?
it's so sweet.
for real?
Does anyone have an issue with me having a mince pie?
Fine, have as many as you want.
Oh, can we see how many mini mince pies you can fit in your mouth?
Probably fit the big ones in my mouth.
Could we actually see though how many you'd fit in it?
Nah. Okay.
Why Right, let's take a break. We're going to fill up our glasses and see how many mince
I'll keep
pies.
this actually for the mince pie challenge.
I'm just prepping my belly.
I'll start.
Warm up.
We'll be back.
See you soon. So
Should we-
fit the whole hang in?
Yeah, but should we come up with like a saying like fluffy bunnies? Like, what is it? Like, you not heard of fluffy
When you
bunnies?
put marshmallows in your mouth.
No.
You not heard of fluffy bunnies?
So you have to put marshmallows in your mouth and say like,
Fluffy bunnies.
yeah, say
Well,
fluffy
but, like-
And it
bunnies.
just sounds ridiculous.
Yeah.
Maybe it's something.
Or I was thinking Christmassy, but rude as well, yeah.
And
Naked
naked
butlers.
butlers. Because it's you.
Nah, I'm over the naked butlers.
No, I'm not.
I just done that.
I want to be under them.
Well, that's it. Right, what are we doing now? I feel the pressure now. I just wanted to get a fucking mince pie.
Say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Right, okay.
Say Merry Christmas after each one.
Your bowl is here.
Merry Christmas! So that was three mini ones. That was
Very dry.
What should I get?
Yes, how was your mince pies, Angelina?
They were good.
I feel like we should maybe get back on topic again.
That's fine.
Not the mince pies. I feel like, okay, this is a challenge. In fact, this is what I want you all to do, is get mini mince pies or big mince pies and let us know how many you can fit in your mouth. If Angelina managed
Three
three and then one afterwards that
Yep.
she ate. So yeah, we'll stick with three mini mince pies. How many mince pies can you get in your mouth?
Video it, please.
Film it. We will not accept just numbers. You have to film it.
Yeah.
Put it on Instagram and tag us in it. Let us know how many mince pies you can put in your mouth. No
I just
pressure.
wanted a mince pie.
Gotta work for it.
Or
So,
five.
as if Christmas isn't enough pressure already, you now have to go and buy mini mince pies.
Yep.
But we've obviously all got loads of other things going on at Christmas time as well. It's such a busy time of the year, and there's quite a lot of, I've been speaking to like a lot of other mums, and I know you girls are the same. We've been speaking to people on Instagram and things, saying how much pressure they feel come Christmas. How do you girls feel? Like, who's doing, well, Amy, I know you're doing Elf on the Shelf this year. How is it going?
And then like, and we're only on year 2.
Did they maybe have a terrible accident on their way back to the North Pole?
I mean, that would be tragic, but lovely.
What about
For me, so for me, I probably done more of Christmas things before I had Genevieve, to be honest. Since I've had Genevieve, wasn't really in the best place at first, so things I cared about, I didn't care about anymore, and I didn't care about matching pyjamas. I didn't care about any of that, so I didn't do it. And I'm actually quite glad now, because now I don't actually feel like I need to. Like, and just for my own, I don't feel like I need to. If I want us to, then we will. But thankfully, I don't actually feel any pressure yet, which is really good. But like I say, before I had kids, like, we were matching jammies galore. My whole family, we were adults, we still are. My mum does still buy us all matching pyjamas, and we will wear them. But that's not me. That's not my pressure. So. Yeah, I'm just going to try and continue with that. Genevieve has an elf, hasn't got a clue what they do, because I don't do the whole hiding it, carry on. She just calls it Louie and it just is there, that's it, it's just there. So yeah, I just think try and not give yourself that pressure to start with, like you said, just try and just
make your life easier.
There's enough pressure on us all, I think, at Christmas.
Absolutely.
For
I feel like I'm enjoying this year so much more, and it's because I'm just not stressing about it, whereas I have in the past, and I don't know what's changed. It's just that I'm just like, oh, it's fine. The kids are happy. They're fine, and I think tuning into what they're actually happy about rather than what I think they'll be happy about is totally like changed.
That is like yeah, just what you've just said there is like hits the nail on the
Yeah.
head. Instead of doing things that you think they're going to like, doing things that they actually like. There was a year where, I think it was when I was on maternity leave with Emily, so that way you've got too much time on your hands, you're feeding them and you're on your phone like, oh, that's a nice Santa thing, oh, that's Mrs. Claus, oh, we'll go to that as well. And Tom's like, every weekend we're going to do a different Santa thing. And bought far too many presents, and you see stuff on social media and you think, oh, but they've gone to that Santa and that looks really good, so we should do that, because I'm sure Abby would love that. And Abby couldn't give a shit about Santa. She feels shy and she's just like, I don't want to go and talk to this guy. She's better now, but like back then, and we did the elf, and again she couldn't give a shit. I was like, but have you seen the elves in ice? And she's like, what? Like, don't care. So I was like, why? I'm like you say, I'm doing this because I think this is what she'll want, and this is what I think makes a good Christmas. Good Christmas. But like, she couldn't have cared less about any of it. And I'm all for making life easy. And I've saying this to Tom earlier actually, every Christmas Eve and some Christmas days I end up crying because I've built it up for months and months and months. Christmas, it's going to be amazing, it's going to be magical, everything's going to be perfect. The kids don't cry, they don't shit, they eat their dinner, everything's perfect. And it's not. Like, they still kick off and they still get grumpy and they still do poo-nammies, and like, life goes on. It's just a day. And I get on Christmas Eve, I think like you were saying, you're a perfectionist, I'm the same. And I need to have my piles looking nice, I need the house to be tidy, I can't go to bed until it's all perfect, the tree must be perfect, everything must be perfect. For me, no one else gives a shit.
I am excited for Christmas this year. I'm excited for Christmas every year. Definitely. Who has got Christmas party trips? Opened up the box there. Emma, do you not have a really cool Christmas party
You
trip?
make me eat mince pies.
I don't know if I can still do this, and I'm now like, why did I bring this up?
But you did.
Because I honestly, what I used to be able to do was put my fists in my mouth. And I honestly don't know when the last time I did it was, but when I've grown a lot, I've enlarged in many different ways since I last did it. And I've got big man square hands. It's a large fist, man.
I wouldn't like that.
Right, let's I was just thinking that. I honestly don't think I can do this.
Go on, just try.
I'm pretty sexy. What can I say?
I should have done my pelvic floor.
I feel like I'm just gonna wash my hands now.
Well, now can we just talk about you giving your granny a lap dance?
It's my gran. My
Your
gran.
gran.
She'd kill
Sorry.
you for calling her granny.
Your
She'd
gran.
kill you for calling her granny but not giving her a lap dance. I love it.
My gran is quite cool. So yeah, I don't drink now. Yeah, so by the time you see this, I will have been 130 days off the baby, which is amazing. Because of things like this. So one Christmas, every Christmas I got wrecked, basically, but one in particular I got super wrecked. Put Anaconda on by Nicki Minaj, and I lap danced Angela. So she did not know what hit her, neither did my dad. May I add? Yeah, or my little sister. It was weird. I had no kids at this point. Well, I only have one kid, but yeah. No kids, no dog, but yeah, my gran got a lap dance.
So that is us finished our second video. I hope you've all enjoyed it. If you have, like and subscribe so you can keep up with our chat and we know that someone's actually watching the video. And
Hi, Mum.
thanks for watching, Mum. 4 views. Yes. And let us know in the comments below, what is your favourite movie? Do you have a party trick as hideous as ours? And what else have we been talking about? What's your Christmas traditions? Let us know, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
Bye.
Happy Christmas!
Bye.